1,000 times. Oh my god.
I mean, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, go check out The Final Deletion, Delete or Decay, The Great War, as well as Total Nonstop Deletion, and you will see the brilliance that Matt Hardy can just provide as far as entertainment-wise, as far as wrestling-wise. It is just astronomically phenomenal what he created. And some people say, well, this is kind of low budget. I don't care. It's low budget, it's simple, but it's amazing.
Some of the best stuff of all time has been made with a low budget, and besides, this might be low budget, but it also has an intelligent drone that plays chess with a gardener and a little baby named Lord Mastel. You gotta be heartless to fucking hate that shit.
Well, I mean, technically, he's undefeated right now. I mean, he had that one win at the Independence, and then he beat Rockstar Spud after Senior Benjamin just shocked him with a freaking oh my gosh, Benjamin with a taser, just put that guy over, for God's sakes. Jesus Christ. Oh man, bring back the hardcore title and have Senior Benjamin just be hardcore champion forever. All he needs is his taser.
Hardcore Benjamin.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. But continuing on with our predictions, Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Lackluster build-up, but at the same time, I think that this matchup is going to be awesome. I'm going to pick with Samoa Joe on this one. I think that right now would be the worst thing to have Samoa Joe lose to Seth Rollins. Granted, Seth Rollins is coming off a big win against Triple H, but I think that gives more incentive than anything to have Samoa Joe go over. Let him continue to be the guy who just tears everybody apart, and let him just be the destroyer like he was in NXT, like he was in TNA, the early version when he was first starting out. Let him continue being that, at least for a little while longer. Maybe you could have Seth Rollins be the one that beats him, but I would probably save Samoa Joe's first loss for somebody who either needs it or somebody who can probably actually beat Samoa Joe, that being Brock Lesnar more than likely. But right now, I'm picking Samoa Joe. I think that he just needs the victory right now. Your predictions, Max?
I'm very mixed on the build for this match. There's stuff I do like quite a bit, like when Samoa Joe called out Seth when Seth was on the announce booth for one of Joe's matches, and he basically said, I really didn't care about you, Seth, and I was going to let you and Triple H have whatever you guys were doing. Just you guys could have it, but you're coming after the guy who brought me here, the guy who pays me more than everybody else. It's personal now, and that's why. It's really nice, instead of it just being all the heels and faces get along with all the other heels and faces because they're the same alignment or some other stupid shit. It actually makes me feel like a character, a fully, fleshed out person on the show. On the other hand, I really hate the fact that they described Seth Rollins' knee injury as career-changing, life-altering, and he sold the shit out of it during that match with Triple H at Mania. As soon as the match is over, this career-altering injury hasn't affected him one fucking little bit, and it is just the most annoying thing. It just, I always hate it when they pull that. It's kind of like with the whole thing with Roman Reigns, where, Roman Reigns has a separated shoulder, but he's going to be back in 2 weeks to wrestle. I'm like, that takes like 3 months to heal.
Right.
The dude is not Wolverine / John Cena. But I got to go with Joe on this one. Pretty much same reasons as you. Joe being so well fleshed out and being as good as he is right now, I mean, his run in NXT was fucking amazing, but I will always say that Joe's best years were his later years in Ring of Honor and his early years in TNA, especially those feuds with Kurt Angle. Holy crap. I would love it if they had a little, stare-down thing between him and Angle. That would just be fucking great, even if it didn't go anywhere. But he needs to come out on top. And he should come out on top, cheat. No, fuck that. He just murders Seth Rollins, okay? I love Seth Rollins. He's great, but at the same time, Motherfucker, this is what you get for not selling that knee. Cookie to clutch, bitch.
Oh,
Joe,
man. Just
Samoan submission machine is picking this one up.
Yeah. Like you said, I think that it's just good that at least Samoa Joe has good incentive. I think that the problem is also with Seth Rollins' way of retaliating. Like, I think the only good thing that he said during the build-up was, that, Payback was going to be a bitch. That was, like, the only thing where I was like, wow, okay. It's been a while since we've heard that line, but that's cool. But that's about it for Seth Rollins as far as, good build-up. Everything else has kind of been like, eh.
All the build-up's been on Joe.
Thank you, Samoa Joe. Thank you, TNA. I mean, TN who?
RO what now? Oh, wait, no, they do acknowledge Ring of Honor, because remember, Baron Corbin hates people from Ring of Honor.
Oh, God.
Ring of Honor will still be my number one Baron Corbin moment. Unless that dude, end of days Brock Lesnar at some point, nothing's stopping that. And I mean that legitimately. That was fucking amazing.
Oh, my gosh. Bring back that Baron Corbin, please. That'd be amazing. All right, we go into the Raw Women's Championship matchup. Bayley defending her title against Alexa Bliss. Bayley in her hometown getting the homegirl advantage. Your thoughts and why?
I actually completely forgot about the fact that it was in her hometown, and yeah, I think they want to keep the belt on Bayley for a while, give her a nice, sizable reign. I mean, she was a huge deal on NXT, and even though a lot of people have not been enjoying the booking they've been giving her and the stuff they've been having her say, they still cheer for her because Bayley, come on, what you gonna boo Bayley? What the hell? So I do think Bayley's going to pick up the win, but I think I know who should fucking win. Should be Alexa Bliss. Oh my God, for her facial expressions alone, she should be the world champion. I mean, she's just sitting there. Every time Alexa Bliss gets on the mic with Sasha and Bayley in the ring, I just kind of go, wow. This is like if CM Punk was cutting promos next to Heidenreich. Because Sasha's got this weird thing where she pronounces everything weird, and Bayley just. I think Bayley's voice stopped aging when she was 12. I love them both. I do, but I find it really weird that Sasha Banks, especially, is really awkward with a microphone when she's related to fucking Snoop Dogg.
Well, you make a good point there. Can't disagree with that.
And then, of course, Alexa Bliss has got so many other assets.
Like the Freddy Krueger attire?
Oh, God, yeah. Or the freaking skull gloves. Or just great in the ring. Her butt's great.
Damn it. You beat me to it. Oh, man.
I couldn't resist. All right, who you got, man?
I'm going to go with crazy pick, but I'm going to take Alexa Bliss on this one. Just for the sole fact that I think we're at the point where it's just not working with Bayley right now. I mean, I understand, where you're coming from with, having Bayley have a good, title run for a while. But you have to remember, she did win the title back in January. So she's had the title for a good, oh my God, that's at least 3-4 months, roughly. So she's had a relatively good title run. And honestly, I would still love to see Sasha Banks versus, Bayley for the title, maybe a little bit later down the line. I think right now, just with the way that Alexa Bliss is going right now, she deserves a lot. I mean, this past week with her promo was just excellent. Again, this is one of those things where it seems like it's a one person carrying the entire match build-up, in which Alexa Bliss is just doing a phenomenal job. This past week where she basically burns everybody with the what chant, saying like, Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? What? Exactly. And then she just talks about beating Bayley in front of her hometown, in front of her father. I thought to myself, oh my God, this is exactly what a heel needs to be. She knows what she's doing. Put the belt on her, damn it. I want to see this.
What I want now, though, after a comment like that, what I would love is, and this is going to sound so cruel, but it would make for an amazing wrestling moment. She beats her in front of Izzy.
Oh my God, she would be heartbroken in an instant, and Alexa Bliss would make that girl cry as bad as Sasha Banks did during NXT TakeOver Respect. I love it. Put the belt on Bliss now, please.
Seriously.
I mean, you cannot get more heel heat other than the fact that you make little children cry. I mean, just let Bliss be blissful, okay? I just want it. And honestly, if this is one of those things that gets the genuine reactions out of, true wrestling fans, I say go for it. I mean, I know it sounds kind of cruel the way that we're saying it, but at the same time, it creates good TV. I mean, Vince McMahon, that's what you have to do, is create good TV. You can't always just go with the smarks and whatnot. Just create something good, damn it.
And with what you said about it being kind of mean, and I mean, for crying out loud, little kids are scared of the Undertaker sometimes, even today. Kids react to stuff. Kids get into things on a different level than adults do. And to be honest, I guarantee you, if she's still a wrestling fan when she's older, she's going to look back on that moment and it's going to be a blast to her. She's going to love thinking about that because it was a moment where she just got completely sucked into wrestling.
Right. What was I going to say? I thought there was something that pertains to this matchup here. Probably not. Maybe I should ask this. With them switching Charlotte and Alexa Bliss over, obviously it's going to be a matter of time before one of them could say, hey, I am the only woman to won, the SmackDown title as well as the Raw Women's title. Who do you think is going to reach that accomplishment first, Bliss or Charlotte?
Oh, boy. Probably Charlotte. And as much as I would be overjoyed if it was Alexa, I do think it will be Charlotte, and I actually would be fine with it being Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte, really put her stamp on things as the Raw Women's Champion. I don't care what anyone says. I thought she was a very good heel. I've always liked her in the ring, and obviously WWE's never going to forget it, but she's Charlotte Flair. She's got that, history. She's got that lineage. She's had good solid number of title reigns already just between NXT and Raw. So I think that's where they're going to go, and I do think it's a good idea. I do think that if they're going to have two heels at the top like that at the same time, like if say Charlotte gets first and then Alexa gets the Raw Women's title, that'll be interesting to see. Just because both your top women are bad guys. It's weird, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be an opportunity to have like one of them turn face, and then you do like cross promotional thing for like one special match. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be actually pretty interesting. Well, actually, speaking of Charlotte, she actually made quite a bit of history this past week. Apparently, they really referenced this, and I thought this was actually kind of cool. Charlotte has become the first woman to main event and defend the title. Get into actually probably like main event in the women's division, a Raw, a pay-per-view, as well as a SmackDown main event. She's probably the only woman to ever do that, and basically becomes, well, I shouldn't say successful, because we all saw what happened with the Raw main events against Sasha.
Oh yeah.
I think people can paint a picture there. But I mean, obviously, with all these accolades that she's just accumulating, honestly, she's going to be a Hall of Famer. She really is. And to anybody that says that, no, it's just too early in her career to say that, no, it's not too early right now. She's getting to that point where she is going to be a Hall of Famer. I think that, having the SmackDown Women's title is going to just cement that, where I can say, you know what? I say she's in the Hall. She goes